I don't know what happened to my house guest. I sent him out a couple hours ago for a haircut. It's October 16th, 2010. He had €8 in his pocket, or €9 at least, and here's his money for when he comes back. He just goes away, and I don't know what happens to him. We just had the plumber in here to fix the damage he did yesterday. He said, well, the bathtub was leaking, so I squeezed it down, destroying the threads and the washers as hard as I could for several days. And I don't think he really understands how much plumbers cost here in France, but we couldn't even get water out of the bathtub yesterday, and my French husband was really, really upset. So he just went and closed out another bank account and gave the plumber €1,800, parts, time, service, transportation, and tax. And the plumbing things were less than a year old. All right. I'm giving Bruce various things to read. He's enjoying my library. And I think he's going to enjoy this because whenever he gets back here, my spouse got a huge quantity of onions from the market this morning, or from a supermarket, and a great deal of potatoes. And Bruce really enjoyed making French onion soup a couple of weeks ago. It was very good. And he did all the work of slicing up the onions and stuff, and he didn't seem to mind it. Now, today for lunch, and the soup was great, and he really liked it. Now, we've got some walnuts that my husband has shelled from our property in Brittany. And this is some beef, which is marinating. I've got a salad of mash. That's a type of cress, sort of, but it's very mild, with some walnuts in it, with a homemade vinaigrette with cherries from the south of France. Because we were down there for a couple of weeks recently, and Bruce was just like destroying our apartment and killing the plants and not bringing in the mail, and basically he gave away my jewelry to the workers because he felt sorry for them. These are some potatoes steaming, and this is a combination of zucchini and egg and milk and cheese for a gratin, and I think Bruce will like this a lot. There's no use my really beating him over the head about all the harm he's done. I think that what people have to realize is that he was kidnapped from 2006 to 2007 by some people named Cone in Peoria, Arizona. I thought it was Peoria, Illinois. And he's living in a very vulnerable situation, and he has no income, no job. He's staying with a friend, and he's collecting some food stamps every month, which he gives over to the friend, which may be okay, but apparently his sister's been trying to see him for 8 years now, and the fact that he was a prisoner from 2006 to 2007 and living in a van in Peoria, Arizona, and going down to use the toilet in a Jack-in-the-Box is just so disturbing. I mean, a police officer named Brandt, B-R-A-N-D-T, I'm trying to get a hold of this person. I've spoken to the FBI, was so upset by seeing Bruce with his dirty condition and his weight loss and stuff. He vomited, and nothing was done about this. And I just think it's really weird. And if you know about any bad stuff, here's the wash. I said to Bruce, if we're going to wash your robe because you don't like the way it smells, I've lent him a robe, and I gave him some nice slippers. He likes them. I said, please don't let me forget the machine is running. And he leaves machines on. You know, I said, please go turn off the coffee maker this morning. He said, okay, and an hour later I found it was still on. And the laundry is all wet, and the machine is still running. And he set this out in the rain overnight. So I don't know how he thought it was getting dry. So that's my story, and I hope I can show you in a minute his new short haircut. And I think he's going to go to La Défense today. It's a Saturday in Paris. and it's kind of an interesting place. And yesterday he was in Parc of La Courneuve, and he really likes walking around in Paris. I have to tell him where to go and what time to be back, or he seems quite lost. But, you know, he's got transit tickets, and we gave him 1,500 euros. I hope he's still got it. And, well, I'm just worried about this guy. All right, thanks for listening.